Oh, the music stopped. Hey, hello there, top of the morning to you all. No, we'll still continuing with going around that blooming big massive island.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the
what are you
Found
saying?
Box video. Don't forget to promote
How
it.
weird,
What?
right? These lot want me to promote
Hang
their
on.
other video.
Yeah,
Load of
good
rubbish.
quality program. So, yeah, this is our telephone box program, and it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's what? Yeah, it's brilliant. What? A lot of Americans will like watching sound boxes because they don't ever know that because they call them sound booths.
Now, lads. No, I said I totally agree that I was going to present this, but what the hell is all this rubbish about? Who wants to look at silly little phone boxes?
What you mean? That's the original box from Doctor Who.
No, it ain't, but it is original police box. Well, you know, it was very hard to find that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was hidden behind a tree. It took miles to find that. It did. I mean, it was terrible, wasn't it? But we got there, and don't forget to promote it.
I don't want to promote it. Anyhow, will you start interrupting me? No, I agreed to do this to sort that horrible insurance lady out for you now, because I'm the last person she's going to interview now. So, from matter ado, or whatever you're going to say, here's the video. Top of the morning to you.
It isn't morning.
Yeah, it is. It's somewhere in the morning and somewhere in the part of the world.
You're not in that part of the world. It's afternoon. 1400 to be exact.
What's this with all the mathematical questions?
I haven't asked a question regarding math. 1400 is 2 PM, sir, and I haven't asked any type of questions yet.
What are you on about with your mathematical interrogations?
It's not a interrogation, sir, and no sums are involved.
Don't insult my intelligence! You're trying to trick me!
Trick how?
Like 2 plus 2 and 3 plus something. Oh, heads on it! 1 potato, 3 potato, 4 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato. That's how I do it. You know.
I need to know your whereabouts and motives during the murders, sir.
I was in the potato field, planting corn.
That's a cornfield, sir.
Every field in Ireland is a potato field. Like the mixed veg famine now.
It was a potato famine, not a mixed veg famine, sir.
Can't eat anything without potatoes.
Sir, the potato famine killed over 1 million people because diseases infected the crops for land workers used to feed themselves, which was potatoes. I'm sure 1.5 million people didn't start a new life in America to escape a shortage of chips, mash, wedges, roast jacket or boiled potatoes to go with their stewed pie or sausages.
It's serious. I nearly moved to Boston last week because forgot to buy potatoes at the market.
Sir, the migration happened in 1845 to 1855. It's not an option now.
Hey, why's the damn girl wrong? He can't move over here then. What's the wrong with that?
He can move with the right reasons and paperwork to North America, but he can't apply for a visa on the grounds he forgot to buy potatoes. Although the British did little to help the 18th century crisis, they offered migration or workhouses as the only options. However, the long journey on the Atlantic Ocean was less treacherous than the low living standard in the workhouse. This is why most of the Irish ended up moving to cities like Boston.
What's so wrong? I'm not working at home. My cousin does that.
Not work from home. It was an institution in which the poor was housed, fed and set to work, but many never got to leave, like it was a prison sentence.
That's a good idea, having the prisons for the poor. That Trump, he should forget about his wall. He should have them poorhouses for them damn poor Mexicans.
Sir, this wouldn't be financially beneficial for modern America, as oranges are picked in Florida, strawberries in California and vegetables in Ohio, and that's just agriculture, where Mexicans do hard labour for less than minimum wage, and it's a cost of setting up a diabolical system in this modern age is unthinkable.
So, it's a wall, but we damn want one.
I've already interviewed you, sir, so I need to get back on track to talk to the Irish gentleman, please.
Hey, hear that? She called me a gentleman, boys. Do you got that? Hey, gentleman, hi.
This isn't a social gathering, sir. I'm trying to conduct a professional interview.
Did you hear that, boys? She called me a professional.
No, she's on about the TV program back in the 70s.
Yeah, that's right. Look, we agreed to let you go and run this program, right? Only you might be getting rid of her, not Sweet Charmer and all that, look, alright? Look, fellas, this is how you work with ladies, and that's why you don't get none. Send your little inflatable sex dogs into your play with. Now, I got the look of the Irish, like the four-leaf clover, the little leprechauns, and my chinchilla.
What the hell are you on about? What's one of them weird words you just said?
It's a piece of wood, and you bow him over the head, and that's how you sort him out. Are you planning to kill her? Hey, boys, we had a good discussion about Trump.
Who gives a hell about Trump? We don't want to talk about him.
Hey, there's nothing wrong about that president. He's the best stand-up comedian ever. I mean, he's better than Nixon, you know. And I tell you, I heard in Kevin Van Weekly, never mind that, right? In Kevin Van Weekly, he didn't want to build a wall. It was all about building a great big dome over America, stopping all the Dora explorers coming into the country. But the thing is, the American Hollywood didn't like it, because when all the bank robbers and all the criminals want to get over the border to Mexico, they can't, because they're entrapped in a dome. What the hell are you damn going on about? That's a load of rubbish. Oi, whatever says in Kevin Van Weekly is in Kevin Van Weekly, and we all know about that, alright?
Oh, here we go again. Listen, it's the producers, not the presenters, that decide who runs the show, and Caravan Weekly sounds like fake news. And if you intend on assaulting me, this will be used as evidence. Do I need the police involved with these threats?
What are you on about, dear? I didn't threaten you at all. It's just an Irish edition. That's all it's about. And I never said anything. Next thing, that American fella start talking about Donald Trump. Who the hell wants to talk about him? Oh, hey, there's nothing wrong with him. He's the greatest president of all. And never mind that doggone silly little fella talking about a great big dome. If he builds a great big dome, we'll all suffocate. That's what he was saying in Kevin Weekly. Yeah, and that's one way. Why don't they actually build a wooden planet, dig America up, and put it under? And then
you'll be alright then, and then you don't get invaded by Dora Explorers. But the thing is, though, they can't make any more Fast and Furious movies, and they can't go over to Mexico, can they? If you do that, if you dig it up and make them. I mean, what is the idea? Building great big bloody walls. Don't they realise that Mexicans build catapults? Damn it, you're just a damn god idiot, all of you. We should take over this car program, and we'll do a better show than you boys. Alvin, what are you on about? Hey, it's my time, we had a car program. I mean, we could do it a lot better than you. And we'll do it a lot better than them.
Gentlemen, to be fair, I've mentioned cars more than you. You hardly mention anything. All you do is bicker and argue who's running the show, who gives out the most car facts. Me! And I don't even work for this show. I'm not even here in this capacity, but I'm doing a better job than you.
No, you're not. All you've been doing is picking on me and being horrible to me.
Yeah, that's right. You tell it, Captain Gorgeous. You tell her. I should have said she was a he then, didn't I? Hey, you can't even get the sex right, can you now, you bloody idiot?
To be unprofessional, I can't see any of you lot getting sex right.
What's she on about? Oi, that's just been insulting to us, or what?
Oh, I don't know. Bloody hell. Oh, what's she like? Oh, sorry about that, everyone. So, here's something else to watch.
Oh, it's a typical day, and off to purchase this.
Right.
Alright,
Yeah,
no, I'm in a
we've already
different
seen
mode.
this.
Anytime I go in American Muscle,
This is on the every episode. Why are we seeing it again
So
for?
this is a place,
Why?
as you know.
I mean,
No, it's not wrong with it. What's speeding it up for? They did it in the last one. I mean, what's wrong with it? Stop it.
we don't want to watch this all over again, man. We've seen this.
Hey, that's right. Why are we seeing it again for? Look, the viewers might have forgotten what happened. So, they're gonna see a little bit of a, preview, previously or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, previously on the Best Automatic, when I bought that supernatural vehicle that everyone might have forgotten about.
What a load of rubbish. I mean, all you're doing is trying to promote your car.
I ain't promoting the car. Well, I ain't promoting it, but I haven't advertised it or anything. I made any adverts. I mean, look at that vehicle, ain't it nice? Oh, I know, brilliant. I mean, it's a shame you got to spoil it like that.
What the hell's this bit?
Well, we're going racing.
We've seen this bit a bit before.
No, you didn't. I mean, it was in a different motor.
We don't want to see that.
Well, what? Something different there.
Oh, yeah.
What? There. Quality.
Here we go. Mentioning all these bits.
Look, the viewers might be seeing you doing yours.
Yeah, which chance you taking over?
Hey, that's right.
Who said you could speak anyhow?
I meant to be sorting her out and all that lot.
Yeah, well you did a bad job on it.
No, I didn't. I did a quite a bit, I'm wooing the lady. You've got to do things slowly, really,
What a load of compliment.
Yeah. Yeah, you ruined my video. I mean, I'm commentating.
Yeah, well you look plain rubbish.
I'm not playing rubbish. I mean, nah.
Look, that looks rubbish plain. Look at that, you're trying to take them
Just to win my way, that's why.
Well, you're rubbish. Well, I mean the orange team's winning.
Well, I think I've been better at joining forces with the orange team, and then I got a better chance of winning, haven't I?
Well, why didn't you do that then?
What do later? When you find out.
Oh, not more footage.
What are you moaning there? It's got a bit of fat in it.
Not footage. It's bloody card.
Oh, I know that, obviously, but it's a good game. You should go out and buy it and play it. I mean,
Oh, you're promoting again, are you?
I'm not promote what I like to promote it. I mean, there's not wrong with it there when it came to that. Oh, this is good. Keep quiet, fellas.
Why?
Because this bit's good. I mean, what am I meant to see? I'm going to score a goal. That's why. We're still waiting. I'll be scoring a good score. I'll go goal.
Right, so, where's the referee here? Wow,
This is
ref, that was
boring.
foul.
All the
Oh,
viewers can
foul.
go away, they can go and
Where's
play
the
this on their
referee
own
in this game?
No,
We
no,
need a
watch this,
referee.
watch the skill.
Not on. Wow, why am I going there? Oh, I got a goal. Wow.
Yeah, I'm
The
brilliant.
first goal, everyone.
What
Well, no,
the
we'll get out
hell
of the
was
way.
that? You just did that by accident. That wasn't skill at all.
I think that's right. Oh, look at this now. Oh, where's your ball gone now? No, that guy who cheated. How's he cheating for? Yeah. Because it won't let me win.
How much more of this we gotta watch? Our viewers are gone.
No, they won't. I mean, this is quality skill what I'm doing. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at that. You can't do that, Captain Gorgeous, can you?
Yeah, I can. I mean, I'm better than you.
Since when you bettering me? Anyhow, will you look talking in my video? Or, I mean, why are you speeding it up for?
Because it's funny listening to you like a chipmunk.
What you mean I say that, bloody chipmunk? How dare you? Never mind that, never mind. Oh, let's get back to the original video now.
I have had months of you so-called professionals acting like juveniles at best, that constantly interrupt me and yourselves arguing who's better at running the show. When there's no car show, it's just the bickering show. If you put as much effort into arguing as into research, this could be a top car show. And frankly, I'm amazed this company is still willing to give you liability cover, hoping after this investigation they don't, so I don't have to deal with you again. Now I need to speak to the last suspect.
I thought you finished interviewing me!
I have. I need to speak to the translator.
Well, I thought you were the next ones you were going to be speaking to. Oh, so did I. Well, you might be sorting their hair and all that lot, but next wants to talk to our translator, and we don't need a translator no more, because, you know, Captain Know-It-All's gone, hasn't he? Hey, hello? Oh, why she want to talk to her? Oh!
Yeah, I mean, I thought she was doing the investigation. Well, she said she was. Well, she translated she was.
I know. It just sounds more confusing than anything.
I know, but I mean, I thought you did some bad driving there.
I know, mate. Why?
Translator, where was you during the times of the murders? I'm not giving it third degree. Third degree isn't legal for police or office staff of insurance brokers. I have never given threats, intimidation, coercion or physical violence. I, however, since investigating have been threatened, so I'm not giving the third degree. I've been on the receiving end. Why you so defensive even when I've conducted interviews with the other guests? You have been belittling or disagreeing with me through the entire investigation. There's video evidence in writing on these YouTube videos, and the producers have already supplied me with evidence from your works computer. You don't have to believe me, as it's the insurance company and legal teams that will evaluate the authenticity of this material from software used for this show's texts and your work email being used to organise and manipulate presenters of this show. Because you didn't get the presenting job you applied for, but was offered a translator position that's now under threat from the presenter's reckless amount of claims pushing up the cost of liability premiums. So much so, it's unavoidable for the YouTube company not to begin redundancies, something you state on your work email you can't afford to happen due to hire purchase on a Porsche with mountain parking and speeding tickets. And you hoped, and I quote from your email, to upgrade to a Lamborghini to make everyone here at work see you're a true petrolhead who worships the V8 god, unlike those bloody men that got the presenter positions because of sexism. That's a proven, documented motive.
Hey fellas, it sounds like there's going to be a cat fight starting now, boys. What, you mind there's going to be a pussy fight then? Oh, that'll be God.
What the hell's a pussy fight?
Shut up, you pussy. You self-party, Captain Gorgeous.
What do you mean I'm a pussy? There's no cats in this program, except Catholic converters.
Oh, don't get so technical, Captain Gorgeous. You're spoiling it. We're going to get two women fighting. Hey, that's right. Oh, I'm getting excited. Why, lasses, why? Oh, I have this claws coming out and go on, go smash your eyes out.
I don't have claws. By the way, my IQ and appearance has nothing to do with this investigation. Please explain why you emailed young Charlie, and I quote, to work together to wipe out other presenters to avoid your jobs being made redundant. And I checked with your head office that 2 to 3 presenters and supporting staff had been offered a redundancy package. Now forced redundancies have started taking place. However, confident murders took place, and you expecting to be leading the investigation couldn't cover your tracks as efficiently as you expected. Also, you went after people who was offered voluntary redundancy, and 2 big 70s presenters that demanded 3 times the rate due to their past fame. You clearly stated in your emails how angry you was over this. Their pay rise losing your job.
Blimey, they're coming out with some big shocking words now.
What do you mean, big shocking words? What are they saying?
Well, didn't you actually understand what you were saying, you sexist stupid nincompoop?
What do you mean I'm a sexist nincompoop? I don't even know what sexist means.
Again, translator, your comments are empty and meaningless. However, I have all the proof I need to start legal proceedings against you and young Charlie, who looked like the first victim, but after weeks of going over GTA footage proves Charlie jumped from the car surviving but faking his own death. During his death he's been quite busy hacking Captain Gorgeous' account to remove Christine's car from his digital garage to use as a murder weapon, to pin all of this on Captain Gorgeous, so he was arrested, so removing him from the show as well, and getting you off the hook, and ideally promoted. I know all this because Charlie confessed this morning, a deal in which he only has a short sentence in juvie. You, however, are an adult, and are unlikely to be given a lean sentence, as you have no deal to offer, and now your accomplice came first. Your plan might have worked if Charlie had just gone on GTA 5 at the times you planned, but as children do, he got bored and clearly logged in but playing Fortnite instead. And logged out of Fortnite at the times of the murders, then logged back onto Fortnite, proving his guilt, and he was close friends with Captain Gordon, so he trusted him with his password, which he referred to as hacking. So, translator, what have you got to say for yourself?
You bleeding Egypt! You don't give out your details, Captain Gorgeous!
Oh, what are you on about?
What she's been saying!
I've been listening.
Because I have a confession that matches months of evidence that has exposed your crimes, if it was me, where is your evidence, translator, against me?
You ain't the smartest of the cats, are you?
Look, I didn't like you calling me a pussy.
I didn't say that, you meaning, you stupid! I mean, why would you give out somebody your details on your console?
Look, he offered me a bit of his lollipop.
You shouldn't be taking gifts off young kids' lollipops, should you?
I didn't know it was this nice.
You dimwit.
Right, translator, who is the other suspect?
That is stupid! You should be taking sweets off children!
I didn't take sweets off the child at all. He offered it to me.
Well, when children offer you sweets, grown-ups should take them.
I agree. I am talking about evidence, and you're clearly failing to grasp this, so you clearly can't be brainy, as I think many would agree. You're not a consenting adult, or have issues. So if you want to prove otherwise, please tell us who else it could be.
And on that note, on that wet, soggy jacket potato, it's time to end the show.
See all about what I think she is, about spit roasting a chick. Always wonder what them posh tighty birds get up to. Yeah, we go through all their statistics and votes and all that lot. We try our best, thinking, what does impress a very posh high-class lady? Would she be classed with someone having a lovely car collection? I'm thinking, yeah, he's got all them classic engine vehicles and he's had them sort of like replaced with something like coal and some pad digged out the ground, the lithium and all that lot. Would a lady be impressed with that? Or is it they like cars? They love that certain sound to a motor. I mean, yeah, I've got to admit, yeah, it's like watching my dad's film, yeah, and Matt Mamro, you know, singing Days Like This with the Lamborghini Maruro driving through the French Alps, and you hear the music and the noise of the engine, and you don't. Would it have the same appeal? I mean, that's what I'm actually getting at. There are certain little cars or certain cars. I mean, yeah, you got your modern cars now. We're all so used to them not making a hustle bustle noise or that certain engine noise. That's what I sort of miss in a way. A certain car, it's got a certain sound and all that lot. I mean, yeah, alright, we've got Rolls Royce and Jag and Mercedes as high class cars and known for driving quite quiet and all that lot. I mean, yeah, they've got nice quiet petrol engines and diesel engines and all that lot. But the thing is though, a lot of people, yeah, I mean, do miss the sound of hearing maybe a clunky noisy diesel or a petrol engine. But yeah, we did have back in the days, you know, to make engines very nice and quiet. A bit of luxurious and class. I mean, you always see a lovely rich lady having horses, but she doesn't go nipping down to shop with them, does she? Like back in the old days with horses, where they were using them like for ploughing and all that lot. I mean, having a horse now is just a luxury item, isn't it, for a posh chick now? Oh, and I suppose
with all these great little opportunity, little cars and all that lot. It's just becoming a novelty. Now we're using our certain common electric power now, and obviously we're having cars converted now.
How am I going to interview the GIMP?
Well, the problem is with the GIMP is, well, the GIMP's not in this challenge, Wheels Lot, and we'll have to start a new one.
What do you mean we have to start a new challenge? We haven't finished this one.
Yeah, but to get the GIMP on, I mean, I'm going to help the nice insurance lady, ain't I? Why do you want to hear help the nice insurance lady for? I mean, don't you realise that, you know, he doesn't speak? Well, I think he does.
No, don't speak. So that's going to be funny when she's interviewing him, isn't it?
And yes, we're going to have our one and only masked time racing driver what's getting interviewed. Right, we've got images of the GIMP. This is him. Alright? So this is the geezer you want to talk to. He's running it off. Messing and spending our money in the casino. Bloody gambler he is.
No wonder why he's been off sick for so long. He's been doing this.
Wow, you know everything. How did you know he had a dicky tummy? On the next episode, you're going to see a lot more of our time racing driver. A lot indeed, alright? Because I'm actually getting him involved in a different type of challenge. So we'll have our common challenge. As you know, we're going round the Thai Island in our off-worlders and all that lot. But we're going to create a new environmental friendly challenge. Then it got ruined with someone.
It wasn't my fault. It was a good idea.
It was not.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, electric cars. This is the future for you all. Rockstar has been glad enough to show you pretty things that you all is not going to be really good for you anymore. Showing you the old what? Drive their classic vehicles. What? So, I introduced the Tesseract. What? The greatest electric. Yeah, as we are, we're gonna promote, as we all know.
No, you can't be doing that because you know it's unrealistic. We play on a virtual game, Grand Theft Auto 5, yeah? And we've got electric cars because that's how I associate electric cars in real life. It's parked up. I know he's charging boringly all the time at service stations and all that though, and people getting fat. You never see him empty like that, do you?
Well, that's true, yeah, but the thing is, we've got to, ain't I? I mean, yeah, electric cars are popular now, aren't they?
Why does this electric car have a petrol engine sound?
It sounds boring. You need a V8 noise in it. It sounds rubbish.
No, but
I mean, our challenge might not seem that much exciting and all that, though, because it's quite a common thing that we all usually do with cars in real life, is end up parking them. And that's what we do with our new challenge. We see if we can park our cars.
environmentally friendly car parking challenge is demonstrated by the GIMP. You have 3 attempts to park your car perfectly between the lines of a parking spot at the multi-storey. This sounds easy, but you've got to use your environmentally friendly propulsion engine up a ramp to save time, fuel and environment to protect the 23,000 polar bears left in the wild. We have to make petrol engines an endangered species to save these sea leakers.
Yeah, that's right. We go a little bit more environmental friendly and all that lot. That wondering the real questions and all that lot. Would a gorilla actually fight a polar bear and all that lot?
You didn't say that at all.
Well, yeah, but it's one of them questions in my mind I'm always been curious about.
This is why the insurance investigator was getting angry at us.
Wow, she wasn't getting angry at me as such. She got angry at you at first. I mean, especially your bright idea. I mean, yeah, his idea about electric vehicles, all that lot, he's got a right good solution, right? I mean, the help for Rockstar Games had that solution as well.
Well, yeah.
Well, thing is, it does have impact on the environment and the weather of the world, doesn't it, and all that lot.
Yeah, we do go intellectually very serious on this, don't we?
Well, yeah, we do. I mean, with climate change and all that lot, we're thinking with battery vehicles and all that lot, and mines and pollution, and it's changing the world radically, ain't it? So, yeah.
But where was you?
Right, they said the prehistoric monsters and dinosaurs, I think they are.
Yeah, when you call them dinosaurs, not monsters.
Alright, they're all these bleeding great big lizard things.
And some of them say they actually were birds.
Alright then, big chickens with great big sharp teeth walked amongst the planet of the earth, right? And they didn't drive cars. And look what happened to them, yeah, they went all extinct. And they're claiming that the human race is going to make themselves go extinct.
Yeah, well, I came out with a solution on that.
Well, the insurance investigator wasn't happy about it. She thought your solution was stupid.
Well, you weren't complaining about it.
Well, no, because it was fun. I mean, yeah, a lot of fun. I mean, you gotta admit, it was a good idea, Captain Gorgeous. I know it's something I wouldn't have made.
Oh, right, so you're saying it was a good idea?
Well, yeah, what but people got to watch and find out. And yeah, we do come out with the solutions and stuff, don't we? And we're getting very intellectual about this episode, what's coming up. What about, you know, generating power, safe and efficient to charge these electric vehicles, but we're still a bit prehistoric, aren't we?
Yeah, we are, aren't we? Quite funny that, isn't it, that we're on about, yeah. Yeah, we're still using like fossil fuels and not using nature, and we should sort of like reinvent stuff, and especially the technology we've got. So you got a new girlfriend?
He should be worried because this suspect never speaks. His limits.
I mean, that's one thing you will find out about the next episode, that our insurance investigator, well, she might be very keen on investigating who the bleeding murderer is, and doesn't have no concerns about environmental, you know.
Yeah, that's right, she's not bothered about the environment. But we are, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We're really, really concerned, especially how the weather changes. We keep having bad weather all the time.
Yeah, we do, and we're very concerned it's always raining all the time. We should have it nice and sunny.
Yeah, but if we had it too sunny, we might have things like that where we live, tornadoes and all that lot. I mean, yeah, we just want our normal weather. I mean, they're not affecting it, you know, having dodgy weather, and that's why we're promoting electric cars. I mean, that's one thing about this game, it gives you the opportunity to buy an electric car. But yeah, we are going to discuss about electric cars in real life, that. I mean, you know, when it comes to recycling, it's quite hard work to recycle a battery and all that lot. They have to actually tweak on it, how to do it and all that lot. And then there's loads of chemicals and mixing in with our drinking water and all that lot, polluting the planet and all that lot. We haven't got things well sorted out, as we completely discussed, like gentlemen, don't we?
Yeah, that's right. I'm very conscious about, you know, It's very environmentally friendly. We get on. We worry about litter and stuff and the pollution and the poor sea life creatures what are suffering on the planet and all that lot. We really care.
Did you realise that, the GIMP takes all the money for us to get the vehicles for the show?
Yeah, we don't have to do all that boring heises and all that lot. It's a GIMP what does it, innit?
Yeah, I don't know why she ain't interfering with us and, annoying us.
The GIMP is an employee of the Best Automatic Show, same as you. Presenters, as he doesn't run anything. You're describing some mafia boss.
I don't know.
So please tell me more about the arrangement, or what you think the GIMP's job description with all these duties are. As a stunt race car driver for the show.
As we know, the ice caps are melting, and yeah, typical that cars break down and all that lot, as we know. But there's one certain engine what's not guaranteed or well known for breaking down, because if it did, there would be planes dropping out of the sky. But why don't we put these engines on top of our cars if they're that reliable?
Can we get back to the GIMP issue?
What do we want to talk about the GIMP? The GIMP soldiers are there with money and all that lot.
You've all been very defensive since I've been...
Telling my mum and all that lot. We don't want to know about your periods.
Yeah, we'll come down to a really serious question about 4 horsemen and the Apocalypse, thinking they won't turn up in cars, they always turn up in bleeding horses. But we do have a sort of mental image about the end of the world, and we all getting it, like the impression that it's all pollution and the motor car what is actually totally destroying it all and all that lot. But there is a famous classic movie out there, and all I would like to say, could we actually picture that movie with them driving around in electric cars? I mean, imagine Mel Gibson in The Interceptor is a electric car. It wouldn't have the same appeal. I mean, yeah, alright, now these days things are moving on, and yeah, chasers are all getting electric cars and all that lot, and yeah, we've got to come out with a serious issue about the GIMP, and is he a murder suspect? I mean, obviously with the insurance investigator still might be guessing and all that. Like, who wants to listen to a child anyhow? I mean, the little bleeder plays on video games just like us, and any video game is being influenced by the petrol engine, I would say. I know this has got literal.
My menstrual cycle has nothing to do with this investigation. Bringing up hormones is a sexist, in fact, I would say misogynist. You wouldn't like it if I randomly referred to your penis size or sperm count to be linked with your character or job. Sexual organs, in or out, don't have relevance.
Yeah, and we thought we'd move on, as we would actually briefly give you a quick mention of this video. Imagine, yeah, the environment and all that lot, but you'd be thinking that not many people be using motors and all that lot, because we had the invention of the telephone, keeping more of us all stopping in and all that lot. It's not like we can nip out to the phone box and all that lot, because we've all got mobile devices and stuff. And why do we have to have tablets in these electric vehicles? I mean, it don't make sense. I thought that would burn more electric and all that lot, wouldn't it? But the idea is, yeah, we do comment about phones and stuff in the past and stuff, don't we?
Yeah, but we do mention, a very famous British icon TV series.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing. At the moment, transport is a bleeding phone box, isn't it? I mean, imagine if we had TARDISes and all that lot. I mean, that'd be quite interesting, and you got to check out our video, aren't they?
Well, yeah. I mean, it'd be better than the other one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the one with it. But everyone uses a lavatory, don't we? We all got to use a toilet, ain't we?
Yeah, we all use phones as well.
Well, yeah, all right. So, is the gimp guilty?
Bye, have a great time.